Okay, so I'm currently recording on a different aspect ratio. Yeah, so right now I'm going to cut my hair. Looking at me saying that I should start keeping dreads or something. I should start working towards some dreads. But I kind of figured that that's the thought. So mind you, last week I said that when I spoke about considering going on dreads. This is a lot. Yeah, if you're asking, I'm running on the highway, yes. Going against the traffic. I mean, it gives me a safe sense of knowing what I should be expecting though. So yeah, so this particular client, he's on my it is a fraction, right? It's a fraction. At the same time, it's faster, quicker. I know that it takes like an entire weekend and I'm good. I'm back to whatever I'm doing. So I went to his data center. The light was very bad. So what I miss is that vlogging there would have made no sense. And trust me, I ended up doing more than he paid for. But which gave me a sense of being grateful for actually doing more than I'm paid for. Like I said, his money is covering quite a good amount of bills. At the same time, I have this guy who I would say I'm mentoring in tech. And one thing I'll say is that as we speak, he's going to benefit from this project. And I'm happy for him. I think I've given him about 3 projects now. I really wish I could give him more. But as time goes by, that will most likely be a possibility. So looking at the fact that I may not get these guys anymore, that may be a sign for me to go on dreads. 1, 2. That may also be a sign to become not a full-time creator, but for me to actually. So one other goal I have, right, is to stabilize my startups app. When it's stabilized, I know that every single day I have 2 things to do: create content and sell my startup products. So that's a Maybach. So another reason I like to go on this express, right, is because every single day I go on this express, I get to see I get to see convoys of exotic cars, like really, really exotic cars. From the Rolls Royce Cullinan to the latest Range Rovers. I mean, it's a source of inspiration though. It's a source of inspiration. It's a form of exercise. So my phone is ringing now, coming from a boxing coach. You have to be very frank. You can either choose to become a rich person, but in the very end, right? I think let's say this way, right? You have 2 options, right? Maybe have a net worth of $100 million in 10 years, but what? On your own, maybe, yeah, to be very honest, you don't need too many people, right? Probably relax social life is a choice, sacrifice, bro. Let's go of family, let's go of a lot of things. So you actually having all of these things, but you having your $100 million comes maybe 3 years later, 4 years later, 5 years later. In the very end, right? The moment you cross a certain net worth, your lifestyle is not really. It's only a lifestyle of more and more. It's no longer better. It's no longer better because I've literally looked at the lives of some rich people that I know. I know rich people they drive better cars. Trust me, better cars they always it. But okay, after better cars, what else? Are they having better food? No. Are they having better sleep? Like in the very end, we are human beings first before social status. So when you reason it, right, I'm not saying that I should cancel the goal, But instead, I should enjoy the journey more. I should make sure that I am actually becoming the person that I set myself up to become. So that's my point about becoming him. So I would like to know whether you can hear like the whole background noise, because if you can't, I don't think I'll never need to get the DJI Mic 2, because that thing has like a very ridiculous noise cancellation though. Very ridiculous one. Yeah, so we just basically enjoying the process, like I said. You put much water, kills the plant super early. You put a right amount, it grows regardless. Put too small, it may not grow. So that's why I'm trying to like. So that's my idea, and that's why I'm trying to like spread my wings and spread them as far as possible. So it's currently about 26 minutes of riding. So let me just give it an end. Hopefully by next year, I've found the dreads. So my fitness plan for next year is it's really simple. I may be giving up the gym. I is giving up heavy weights. I will be in for calisthenics, boxing, mixed martial arts, and maybe running, which is the cardio. So cardio, calisthenics. So my next year's plan is cardio, both cardio, calisthenics, content, cardio, calisthenics, content. I think I had like 3 or 4 C's, but you basically get the point, right? But in the very end, we are all going to get our goals. So far you're putting in the water, the seed, and nutrients, your plant is going to grow. Right? So that's why I'm instead of me putting all of my seeds, right? It's like it's like sometimes when you see advice online, right? It's just like that doesn't make sense. But if you put your own story into the context, one thing you get to realize is one thing you get to realize is that it may not really work for you. For example, like this idea of putting all of your eggs in one basket, that is going all in on one particular kind of business. Literally, right? It has worked for so many people at the same time. I think recently I saw a video of Sam Ovens. Sam Ovens is a legend in this business space, consulting space, and bro, he's like the king of it. And he says that he thinks he was wrong, right? That you like the business landscape has changed. You cannot just be one thing and you win that way. You need to be multiple things. That is, you need to be like a polymath or a man of multiple interests. And recently, we're beginning to see the rise of creators that don't have a niche. They are giving whatever they want to give every day, and people are enjoying them as they show their raw personalities. I want to do that more often next year. Just today, I had a thought, right, that if the world, right, can allow women to show their parts online, what never used to do in the 70s, right, and I don't judge them. If I don't judge them, I should be able to create my content for myself. I brought my clip out. Yeah, no battery. Yeah, I don't know. It's about to on his gem, but I said no. Let me use my clip. It has its own battery. Okay. So I've gotten my haircut. It's time to take my Swiss ride back home. So that's it. No extra thoughts coming to my head right now. I'm just enjoying the ride, being present in the moment, and just figuring things out. So let me see if I stand. What do you get? What do you see? Ah, these days I've been craving a lot of snacks, right? Okay, so yeah, quick one. So after my 75 hard was done, I kind of saw myself consuming way more. No, no more. I see myself consuming some amount of sugar and everything, right? And why I brought this talk up is it just reminds me of what my instructor says about withholding yourself back from doing certain things. And when you release yourself, what happens? You snap back, and you snap back as hard as you left it. And if you've been following me, you get to realize that I kind of like also noticed this from the Kabbalion. And the Kabbalion says something to the tune of the degree of the pendulum swing to the left is the same as the swing to the right. So that means is that the the more you the harder you go on something, and mind you, the desire is still there to do it. So what that means is that I really did not kill the desire to do that. Instead, I should have replaced it with something. So for example, now is I'm about to replace my snacking habits. I'm about to replace my snacking habits with different kinds of snacks instead. So instead of me spending 1,000 naira on some flour, some donuts, pies, or scotch egg, I will spend $1,000. Sorry, not dollars. 1,000 naira, $1,000. Interesting. I will spend that money on healthier snacks like garden eggs with brown nuts. I basically have some nice combination though. Because garden egg and groundnuts is actually delicious and it's healthy. So I'll be able. Oh, what's going on? Okay, this feels like a wedding, not a service. So, sounds like an Igbo wedding. An Igbo wedding happening in Lagos in December. That's questioning though. That's questioning. So, yeah, that's me documenting my. I don't know. You have anyone to keep my hair? So I have two options. Either I go like skin, or I keep my hair, let it grow. I keep my hair and let it grow. I don't know which I'm going to do yet. I don't know which I'm going to do yet. But keeping my hair and letting it grow, it feels like it will add to the persona and it will make it to become a flex. Cutting it makes me feel much more serious and all right. I think I'll try out both. And yeah, so a thought while I was thinking of keeping my hair right, a thought came to my head. And this is the thought. I've almost always realized that whenever I am, whenever I try something new, what that means is I try the opposite of what I am currently doing. Magically, I get some results. But the honest truth is that mm, 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 a video idea just came up to me, and the video idea has to do with why you have to why you have to become dangerous first. Okay, that's by the way. You need to become dangerous now or first before you become kind. So yeah, I lost my train of thought again. I was talking about keeping my hair right. Yeah, it may just add to a different personality, and one also I've kind of realized that yes, whenever I do something different. So for example, now it's oh, I used to work till late in the night, right? Until I discovered that if I sleep early, wake up early, I work better, and that works for me. So I feel like a way to get out of the rut in this life is from time to time switch up your routine. Yes, it's nice to have a routine. A routine gives you a structure in your life, but once in a while, disrupt it. Shake something in it. If you're the kind of person who wakes up early, try waking up late. Just try it. Just try it. It's not like I don't know what it is, but for me it works. That I just once in a while shake things up. And like I said, his advice is not for everyone. What I have seen work for me, and I'll continue to practice it. Yeah. Speaking of getting out of the rut, people assume that the getting out of the rut has to be a life of sadness, depression, drugs, degeneracy. No. Somebody who has been earning a particular amount, who had the desire to grow but is not growing is in a rut. Now I think I've gotten my train of thoughts back. Nah, I lost it again. I lost my train of thought. So just I don't know. Just let me know what maybe in the comment section. I might turn it to a separate video later. And just yeah. So the video that came to my head about you have to become dangerous first is I've come to realize that see whenever I say life is a fine dance between doing and not doing, between left and right, it's like this. You hear people say that you should become assertive. At the same time, you hear people who are like super advanced and who are like work mode gods. You say, oh, you should not become assertive. Instead, think of a way around it. It makes you a better person. It makes you a better thinker. But if you actually think of the answer right, I feel like you should become assertive first. And here's my reason, right? It's because it's only when you're assertive you not get to understand when to be assertive and when not to be assertive. So I would always encourage people to do the dangerous part first, the harder part first. And when you get there, you get to realize, oh, okay. Same way, my story, I've been bullied and I have been a bully. And one thing I've realized is that so people who have not been bullied before have a way of thinking. But those who are bullied and have compassion, mind you, I'm not supporting bullies. My point is that the bully who has compassion is on a different level than the guy who is strictly not capable of bullying anyone. After Jordan Peterson tells people to become as dangerous as they can. So that's my fucked up advice today. I should try the dangerous part first. Not the easy part, the more difficult part. The part that is immoral, the part that has chaos, not the part that has order. Not the part that is moral, not the part that's ethical. Try it out first. I mean, sometimes, for example, in business, use your intellect there. Yeah, although, yeah, some rich people did some funny stuff to get to a particular level. And when they got to that level, they were smart enough to replace it. Like I always say, a good dancer knows when to go off stage. They were smart enough to replace it with something that is much more legitimate than any other thing. So that's something that one needs to heavily consider. So when people always parking in front of my place, it's becoming annoying. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yep, so I'm back. I'm back home. So take a shower and start preparing some videos. I have some videos to edit today. And see you soon. Oh, so mind you, so today I'm going out with the guys here, and we're going for a buffet. It's like an end of year party, right? We just go out by 12. We eat as much as what we want to eat for a very long time. And when we are done, we just grab a couple of bottles of beer and like call it a nice end of year. So thank you very much. Talk to you soon, and then bye for now. Uh ah, wait to how are you? Uh, yeah. Ah, boss. Are you what is that scatter? So now yeah, where you meet up, man. Okay. So based on so Larry, Larry, wait stay for okay. Okay. So before I come meet you, I probably tell me say na yeah. I just now say okay. Then you give me price. Then I say yeah. Even when people come here, as more people there for sparring, I reason I say different power and as yeah get sparring. There'll be different setting. I can just say okay, we can check here. And I said okay, we can make up because that day when we meet for Gudu. Is that it now? That you came back? Yeah, so now I'm the follow talk. I'm the okay, I said okay, we'll go see today.
Now one of my guy who play ball together.
Mm.
He tell me say,
Okay, so now where I get because of saying I here, they're different setting. And the run am now, why not? So what? So like I've later tell them, he talk something say some people they go train, and about some time they go.
so now the way when you take talk am now,
Mm-hmm.
that way me and give am say okay, you say na constant training,
Mm-hmm.
looking at constant training, another the way when you take talk am say like one come train. So those people wey come train like that, they just come for weekend, come like Saturday.
And they go take am serious.
But we get program, we train Monday,
Yeah.
Monday everybody go do physical.
Yeah. Okay.
Go run, go do everything. But Tuesday, we come for physical, we train for here.
Okay.
Come on na fitness, bounce, football,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
bag, skipping, pad work.
Okay.
Thursday, they dey go national stadium,
Okay.
they go do sparring,
Okay.
national stadium, Thursday. That is when you are good well.
Okay. Okay.
The best start from but today sef na sparring. Check na when they set this guy. Yeah.
Okay.
So it will be like 4. It will be
Okay.
like that circle of ring. So today too na sparring.
Sparring. Sunday na sparring.
So Thursday sparring on field stadium.
Okay.
You meet
With different people.
you meet different people.
Okay.
So here Sunday is between us.
Okay.
So,
Okay. 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 I
and
get.
thank God we have every week. What are you weighing?
94. Hmm? Roger. Okay. 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 That's heavy. Yeah. Where did they start from?
Eight.
And we'll see.
That is that. If pushing further
Mm-hmm.
to be good
Mm-hmm.
or to go out, like now you have the I ain't prepared to get
Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. So
just start. It's like sitting on punching stuff.
so you just say as what we are doing there because I'm doing mixed. I don't say that's what they use leg. So I want to get that strong ground.
Like this guy,
Anthony Joshua.
I know.
Akinsoya.
Atisoya.
Yeah.
Atisoya was in boxing before.
Yeah.
He boxed, he was not doing
Yeah.
he was doing normal boxing.
Yeah.
That's why you can see him going much on punch. You can't look him, he doesn't knock someone out there. He knocks someone out with his hand.
Yeah.
He
So
was boxer before at stadium. He boxed very well for stadium before he tried before he go for. Now this festival stuff, now
Mhm.
he can go. It was like now if you box well now,
Mhm.
if you represent Lagos State for kickboxing, when they want to do festival,
okay.
you can represent Lagos State for kickboxing. Because you are better more leg.
Yeah.
Once you now do boxing more, festival we will carry you. So you
Okay.
go for and festival they come very soon. And once you represent Lagos State for festival, if you want good for the festival, you're going to represent Nigeria for any like all African you represent Nigeria. Commonwealth will represent Nigeria. Olympic will represent Nigeria for this stuff.
Okay. No, yeah, I feel.
So if you do now, it's better. It's far better.
But I knew. I knew. But okay, but then I progress. So now, what will be the package from beginning to end? How it will be?
So like from your own side now,
Mhm,
from your own side, it's different from your own side, but it's still same
No, I'm coming here to train. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
we still say same 30,000 for registration.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that one now, you have your uh, form
Mm-hmm.
that you commit to a gym
Okay.
and a team,
Okay.
and you are in a team. Then monthly you pay just 10,000,
Okay.
paying 10,000. But maybe you want to like now, you don't have sponsor. Maybe you want to buy something. That's each of us.
Mm-hmm.
Be in
Mm-hmm.
the group, if you don't hear you about you be hearing the UK. So
Mm-hmm.
you be in the group. You don't want to buy anything. You get there now when we normally skip. It's this like this under now. You put one foot. So that 4 corner you now cement it.
Okay.
So because the grass never let you cement.
Yeah.
So you have to skip.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know we're gonna pack dust, get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
PD, yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
now gym is done our own distance. So that is the package. Yeah. Now get your head guard, get your teeth guard, get
Then
your
the second problem now timing.
so
Timing.
what time is your
So me mornings
best?
are not best for me. That's the second problem now is timing. I know
What
not
about the
good.
weekend?
Weekend. Even if it's morning, it's not good for me. It's mostly evenings. And that evening now the day with Taiwo.
Evening, even though yeah, evening we don't have program. Maybe some of the guys are going like now. Some of the guys are fighting both
Okay.
TV boxing.
Okay.
Some of the guys are fighting. Some are fighting the large boxing
Okay.
promoter.
Okay.
Some are fighting their professional fights.
Okay.
So that is when the money comes to me, and not every time. Just maybe like twice a week. That evening is not that.
Okay, so that yesterday, as we call you, you know, pick. One day, because it did that yeah,
You for tell me say
they come.
come.
Now last minute, they come from every Saturday morning they go somewhere. So they come back say, okay, this box now Thursday he call you Abi. Saturday okay, we go
And
just
say tell me say if they come, I for tell am say no be that place. Now I dey look at the place. So I dey island that yesterday. I dey train one half class.
okay, okay,
Magazine I dey train am. So I dey yesterday when he call me. And when you know how it is when
yeah.
I'm using my time on the phone. So I was saying the call coming in. Couldn't pick the call.
No, yeah,
So when I now finish, I now call him. Said that I have called you.
yeah.
You are coming tomorrow. I will just set
No,
up.
we no plan now. No
So
plan now.
when he come again, he come go that side. Today when he come, he no go that side. So they call me. But don't before he go come, he come. That one, but don't put that.
Yeah.
When I don't last time, I no get any.
Yeah, anything.
Movement.
Any
Just
movement.
relax. He come out. Or if you can get any other class, I will tell
Can
you.
I
If
say-
you don't come out early, I will leave your class. No matter how much you want pay me. If that person won't pay me 5,000, you won't pay me that one like now, that one. In sections, 1 hour and 20,000. So if you do that 20,000, you won't pay me. This one we dedicate, you won't pay me 5,000.
Yeah.
When you come out.
Go give you more joy, yeah.
I love meeting up with time.
I
I
think.
tell you yesterday, I tell us I go reach here. Because of saying that somebody stay. Because of saying if you come this morning and I lodge at here. Lodge this way. Okay. How much you want to pay me? But I like person make you get passion for something. I just have that. I sleep night there. So I don't come in. When I reach you, I'll call. Say
Yeah, he come out. So no, right, no come now. So that the timing now, which time where we go how we go fit work out now?
how your own time is like that evening.
Hmm?
How your own time is like that evening. Because those evenings, I used to take time.
That one. I see you here.
But those evening wey be say you no dey take, you no dey take am.
Like which days be that one?
Start with the train Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, so
What is your best time in the evening?
I went on at 5. Oh.
5. Even though 1 hour
Yeah.
so 5 to 6 for me and go down to the island. So That means you're going to pick Tuesday, Thursday,
Okay.
Saturday.
That can work.
That
That can work.
the other days you do. Normally, it's that good days for workout is 3 times a week. But the other days you have to just and you're already
Yeah.
engaged. You train in the gym constantly, train and there.
Yeah.
So it's like now all your week now is for training.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't tell me how you not get fit.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
get fit, that means you are lazy.
Yeah, I get.
So you
That's
think
what
that
it.
has this thing now.
Okay.
So you only now you have to you are not working with this time. Okay.
So, okay, I still give you sorry. It's not training.
Okay.
You know, as he came, even if they talk say, my brother want train. So he just talk and make just know the arrangement. So he's not training. I mean the train. And then like me, you get one thing when I start something, yeah. If you do me well, you get people
Yeah.
who go one join.
Understand?
So if you say okay, if you say 10, if you put time for 5 p.m. now. No, it's courage now. Let me courage you for the top.
Courage you. So
Because that yesterday.
Why the courage will launch?
ní wọn ló ṣe ni pé àwọn táwọn àyíká kan dúró ó kàn wá súnmọ́ wa ni.
You say see as we dey follow talk that day, wait no make I explain as they talk. You say he talk say Saturday morning you no dey for there. Say what you just say you be secretary or something. Nothing tell me. I don't care since na inquiry wey you come make tomorrow make me myself make I come see. So we come with them come see Coach Courage. And if dem say you see you say you no be coach. The way you dey talk. No, him.
no lórí fóònù when we later call he now said be like assistant coach or say coach plenty for there.
Coach plenty for there. Courage na another gym. Now we go get this gym. If you dey ask for this gym, na confidence boxing gym. Now we get this gym.
Okay.
If you come, now we go give you form to fill.
Yeah.
Courage wan collect money from our
Now go tell me. You know say I dey put am for your ear say if you come, ask for Coach Zero.
I had zero.
hear the road
I had zero.
sounds
Na him be
familiar.
the head coach. Na him be the head coach. Na me be the assistant. For
He
this
said
gym.
this yesterday.
For this gym. Na me. Na wetin dey make me dey put am for ear, but I know say that thing go happen.
You know. I'm not hearing that part.
That guy dey get that luck. He get some boys now. We dey here now. This is not the cause issue. Na me dey suffer. Na me dey sell
Yeah.
the matter.
Okay.
If you don't see boys like that, come look like that. You see me face. You go clinch am before you know. You don't tell you say,
Na guy.
na guy, na this, say na him. If you tell you say na him be head coach for yes, you no take time. You tell say na him be the head coach. Say no worry. When you come, you go see the difference. Now that time, go on attach that my second na weary. You go on the first. Say,
Why you carry person?
if you want party, if you no give am money, you no go party. You no go do you go dey do it. You go dey look like say as for Zero.
And then that day is zero. I had zero. Now what so that day you can talk say as he say you know come on Saturday and if you reach there ask for Coach Zero.
I say I go come say you no quickly come.
Yeah.
If you don't reach ask of Coach Zero.
Yeah, no yaba. So okay now we've done set okay 30 for registration, 10 per month. Okay. 3 times a week.
Then like that one now, no, you no go be like say na for coach. Like morning like this, now they happen. So that evening, or in where they talk to now. That package you know if you collect them. Because you know we come in the evening, okay, violent they also short to us.
Okay,
So,
that's courage. Then if you have like Sunday morning.
We do Sunday morning now. If
Okay.
you want to Sunday
Okay,
morning,
but those other days na evening, sha.
na
This one na Sunday go be
so
morning.
That Sunday morning now, you do. Because when they come that Sunday morning, hey brother, that Sunday morning now, like all the coaches they go before.
Mhm.
Me encourage, OJ, me, and then Zero. So now we go take. So 4 of us go take. So if the train finish like that, every Sunday.
You know, so that 30K now, yeah. So some places that 30K na registration. Yeah, I go as I pay 30K, I still pay 10 immediately.
No,
For the first month.
No, if you pay am for your own, that is PIN. So PIN. So that when you want to do the registration, 40K, just don't pay that month. Then you go do gate where you pay.
Wetin we dey talk now be say.
Yes, answer already.
No,
No end. So na January money you go pay.
Okay, so now boxing gloves. So now, like I said, that's all this thing. Wait now, wait. All this thing are too much, eh? Hmm? So now, I talk about equipment now. Things where we go buy. Waiting, we go buy.
You buy like you now. Now you actually say you want
Mhm,
glove. Now
mhm,
make me the if you want buy, you go buy glove now.
mhm.
Glove wey you wan buy glove now 40K. You say na weight different.
Okay.
The glove wey if you use same glove wey you use, the time wey that glove go spoil, e go take before
Yeah,
because of the power wey
Okay.
dey the punch.
Okay.
So if you wan buy glove now, buy glove for 40K. Buy
Okay.
hand wrap 2
Okay.
plus 1 the knuckle.
Okay.
So that two pairs, that is two in a bond, two in a bond. So
Mhm.
that first two, I will cut am.
Okay.
I will come sew am
Okay.
back. So I will cut am sew am back. So that makes 4 pieces. So that 4 pieces now go wrap your hand
Mhm.
where
Okay.
no guard go dey there.
Okay.
You put inside glove. Because once you put that only one,
Mhm.
like that one,
No be 4 meter.
like from here, that is small. Long well. So that two now go wrap your hand. Put
Okay.
knuckle guard. So when you punch, your hand will not have to help do another one. That will do 2.
Okay.
That will do 2.
Okay.
That's 20K. Do 2, 10. 10K, do 2, 10K.
So one is 5K.
Yeah, one hand like this is 5K.
Okay.
You do 2.
Which strap? Which brand is that?
That is American Fitness.
Okay.
American Fitness.
Ah.
Glove stuff now, American Fitness. Or Venom. That one. But I prefer that Venom. And I prefer if you have that green Venom. That green, like Army color, this back color.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So wrist strap 10K. Punch
then
head guard.
that head guard you must get that. I don't want to fit up price. When I buy it
For Ogba.
Eh?
You say Ogba.
This thing I'm telling you, I'm not push that. I'm not for my you answer. But if you're market, they're not going to give you that price that I give. They're not going to give you because why did they give me? Say now that man, he don't reach 20-something years now. Why don't they buy market for that? From inside Teju show,
Yaba.
market for Yaba.
Before
Before that,
no go
Teju show,
Jolegba.
now there in day before now you do. We don't see Teju show born. When
You
Teju show born,
can't
so you
build
know if he avoid the
the new one.
complex price. That's why we do Jolegba. No so Jolegba now.
Yeah.
If you get 3 shop, money wey you go take get 1 shop for
Sure.
na like 3 or 4 shop you take get for Jolegba. So na so the matter be. So na there they buy the stuff. So that head guard, I go first ask, but how am I dey do am? So I don't ask you for price for market now. I go go Gigi.
Okay.
I go go check how much price. I don't say their price will pass.
Go past market. Go past market.
So I'll
You remove 5K, 10K.
I'll come remove am. If I don't remove am, I go get our why you sell am for me like that? Na that strategy now I dey use. If
Yeah.
I wan come get money, I go use that strategy. Anybody wey I see say e dey do like say e stingy, that price for Gigi na I go send to am.
Yeah.
I go say make you Google am, make you check am. You don Google am when you don check am. I go talk say shey you see the price.
The price be that.
So say but for market,
It's
I
cheaper.
see am for so amount. Mo ní ẹ̀yin wá, mo sọ fún mo ní ẹ̀yin wá, mo sọ fún mo ní ẹ̀yin wá pé ṣe jẹ́ pé tó lọ báyìí pé ẹ̀yin wá pé bọ̀ ibi báyìí ló bá ti dé. Wetin I tell you? I tell you say eléyìí.
Kí ló sọ fún mi lánàá? Àwọn tí ló bá sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá, kí ló sọ fún mi lánàá? Orí kí ló bá wọn pé kí wọ́n bá yín pé ẹ̀kí àtẹ̀sí ní àtẹ̀sí lọ báyọ̀ mi padà pé bí ẹ̀ máa jà.
Good. One, sir. One. Okay, let's see. Good.
You are going to come on Tuesday.
Huh?
You are coming on Tuesday.
Coach, let's give you. Something happened. Before we came here,
Yes.
I don't follow one coach talk. I know that he's here. And I him for here with this. Into my gym. Okay, now coach. So let me just because I have to plan everything once. So I just sales first. But no how I must start. You must. When I go gather everything like 200 I calculate for my head. But we're not set. I'll let you know. The punching glove, is it Venom too? The glove, Venom. Okay, okay now. Okay now, coach, we'll see. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. So just leaving the boxing camp and met with I don't need that. So I don't know, let me explain to you. Maybe
Coach Ciro and
guy.
they will clear themselves. Finish.
So something funny, right? I had this guy who trains people at my gym. But when I met him to train me, he gave me 50,000 naira as a price. I'm like, man, to be very, very frank, that's ridiculous. Like, it's insane for me to pay. There are things that I can't afford now, but I put my mind to try to afford this. Yeah, Google Maps.
I think don't. No, this place will pass. This place will
No,
pass.
it's
Yes.
so I know I can afford that. There are things that I know that okay, I don't want to afford. Like there are things that I don't want to afford. I'm not worth my time to afford. So 50K, no. And there's this place where I know they box around the area. So I sent my guy to let me check about the whole boxing arrangement and everything. So he goes in, I say like he's wanting to train. Oh, wow. They give him a bill, right, of about give or take 30K for registration and 5,000 naira per month. That is, hold on. I'm not getting it. I'm a boss. I'm not getting it.
anything
I'm not
àgbà tí ẹ̀
getting
náà
it.
ọdún là ń ṣe
I'm
ọlọ́run
not
anything
getting it.
brother mi á padà ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ọlọ́run lójọ́ dé dé
What's
rà
next
ọlọ́run
time
àbàkà
now?
ẹni gba
If
ìgbà
he day,
tẹ́lẹ̀
I go drop now. But boss, no vex. Boss, I beg no vex, no vex. If he day, if I get there, I go drop now. If he day, I go drop now. If he day, I go drop. That's what thing now. I know. So he told me that's like,
You don't go for escape on this one next time.
oh, next time it's like easy. Yes.
No, next time is like what you see.
Because
I
if
even
it,
have small catch, but if you give them the first time, they will always demand for it.
yeah, I've cash. I started putting cash cost security at the estate gate. So when he told me it was 5,000 naira per month, I said, this feels like a fair deal, right? So on Saturday yesterday after my training, impromptu, we felt like let's go and check out these guys. We get there, these guys were talking to is not around, so we start talking to a new coach because this other new coach says he's part of them, that it's a team of coaches and he's one of the coaches. So now I asked this guy for arrangement. He says 50 registration is 30. I pay 15,000 naira per month. I felt that was a very fair deal. Why not? Let's go with it. So now I figured that okay, now this other guy is claiming 5,000 naira per month. So what that means is that this first guy who we approached is best deal. So we called him, let's meet up today. Ironically, when we got there, we called him, we were available. He was the same person that was charging me 50,000 naira. And he's like, what? So, I made the drive because I have to be careful one. His life is not worth it. My own car is worth it. My car, my time is worth it. So, now, the agreement now is that I pay 30K for registration and 10,000 naira every month. Bro, this deal is so good because one, if I'm paying the 50K and he's training me at that gym, right? And the 50K per month, and he's training me at that gym, what that means is that I don't have people to spar with. And I know. But over here, I'm paying 5 times less and I have sparring partners. And one thing for sure is that there's this thing that happens where anything I start, people want to join. Magically, people want to join. So, but that's bad. This not. So man, it's a very nice one. I have to prepare to go. I have to go back now to edit some videos, make sure that we are on track. After that, I'll be going out with them boys. wants to go and run a couple of wicked stuff to some people. So was it end of the party? I want to ourselves. But it's not like a regular end of the party. We're going for a buffet. The buffet is going to wreck the buffet. As in, I'm going to eat as much.
We will have collab.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
To the point where yeah, they up the prices. Wow. It's either they up their prices or they ban us completely from the buffet. But the point is that the goal here is just to flex cost. At the end of the day, that's it. I'm seeing this gets right time. How old is she? She looks good now. What's she doing?
I don't know.
I saw
She was schooling at Unilag, but I don't know if she has finished or she's still schooling.
I think how too much since I'm engaged with. So that's it. So I'm not adding boxing to my stuff. So now I think now Sundays are my rest days. So Sundays I'll no longer be going to meet my MMA coach because I discovered that Sundays is mostly for calisthenics, which I can do at the gym. So now the only is this other guy, that actually make 10K per month, right? A month. Only is he comes to my gym actually to train people, but he wants to respect, which is very nice and he's very smart. He's respecting the people who he meets at the gym, the trainers who he meets at the gym, because to some extent it feels like he's taking clients away from them because he's bringing something new, and that's life. If you bring, for example, if a yoga instructor, which comes to a particular gym, right? People will want to go to yoga because they want something new, something different. They want to try something different. And plus, this guy is serious with his boxing. People are losing weight because his boxing is a serious boxing one too. He's focused on them. It's good cardio. They feel like they're getting they are stroking their ego, but then they have to punch the air. So it's a good deal for them and it's life. If people have a better deal than you,